everyone, welcome back to my channel Skill Up Tutorials, one lesson at a time. In today's video, I am going to explain about doubly linked list. Firstly, what is meant by doubly linked list? It is same as like a single linked list. When it comes to single linked list, one node is connected to other node by using the next pointer. But in doubly linked list, each node will be connected to next node and also previous node. Firstly, let's see the structure of the doubly linked list node. Okay, in doubly linked list node, the data will be at middle and the next pointer will connect to the next node and the previous pointer will connect to the previous node. Okay, now let's start the insertion operations. Now let's take a node which is existing in the linked list, and as you can see here, this is the data value and this is the next node pointer. There is no next node, so it becomes null, and there is no previous node, so it is also null, and the header value is storing the first node's address. Okay, and now let's start insertion operations by inserting at end. Okay. Now let's take this is the node which is existing, and I want to insert this new node at end. And this is the data value is 20 and address is 200. If we are creating any new node, we need to make the previous pointer as null and next pointer as also null. And now let's see how can we do that. If you want to do like this, we need to update two values, that is this one and this one. For example, let's say that linked list have 10 nodes already existing and I want to insert this at the end. That means 11th node. So to insert this, first we need to navigate from first node to the 10th node. Assume that this is the 10th node. We need to navigate to it by using temp variable. Temp which stores the address, and after reaching this node we need to update this value and this value. How can we update them? Let's say this is the temp value we reached here, and temp dot next equal to new node. What is the new node? New node is 200, so this becomes 200, and then next we need to update this value also, like new node dot previous. This we called as previous. This is next, so this is previous. New node dot previous equal to temp. Temp means 100, so that 100 will be placed here. Now let's see how it happened. Yeah, as you can see here, 100 is placed here and 200 is placed here. This is how we can insert it end. And we are not changing this value because if we are inserting at the end, so the last node next value will always be null and first node previous value will always be null. So this is simple thing. And I want to insert the node at middle. Middle may be any position, like the user will give, I want to insert at first position or fifth position or 10th position. Like that they can give. Here one case will be there, like the linked list have 10 nodes and the user wants to insert at the 20th node. But 20th node is not there in the linked list. Then we will give a message like this position is not there. Okay, this is the one case. Inserted middle is some tricky one. I will show that. This is the node I wanted to insert. The value is 15 and previous and next always be null, and the address is 150. If you want to insert it, you need to change 4 values. Now let's see what are the 4 values we need to change. We are inserting this in here. Then this value should be changed as 150 because this node will be placed here and this next should be 150. And also if it placed here, then this node previous value should be also 150. And when we are placing this here, this previous node should be 200 and next node should be 200. To do this, here we have to follow in order. That means we need to write 4 steps, right? By writing these steps, you need to follow a sequence order. If you don't follow, it will not be worked properly. I will tell why it is not worked. First, what we need to do is Always first we need to change the new node values like new node previous and new node next. How can we change this? To change this, first we need to navigate from first node to temp node. Temp node means position, like they want to insert at the fourth position means we need to travel until the third position that becomes temp. Then temp is 100. This is the first node. In so many cases, there will be 10 nodes and they want to insert at fifth node. Then you need to travel until the fourth node. Okay. This let's say this is the temp that is 100. And what we can do? This is the new node and new node next. Let's update the next value. How can we update? Here the new node next should be 200. That means already here temp dot next value is 200. So directly we can place this 200 here. How can we place that? New node dot next equal to temp dot next. This is easy. And let's update this value. Here what we have to be and 100 should be there. Then how can we do that? New node dot previous should be temp. That's it. It will be finished. Now these two values are updated. Now let's say I will update these two values. Here also we will get a condition like let us assume this is the last node. Then we no need to update this value. So this step will be skipped. How can we check that? If temp dot next is not null means we can update this value. How can we do that? To navigate to this means like temp dot next. Temp dot next means 200. Dot previous means this value will comes. How can we do? How which value should be there is 150. So temp dot next dot previous equal to new node. Like this we can do. If it is null means we no need to do this and we need to update this value also. How can we do that? Temp dot next equal to new node. This is simple. This is the correct way which we have to follow the order. Now let's say if we don't follow the order, what happens? Let's see. Firstly, let's update this value. This is the wrong way. If we do like this, it don't get properly. I will explain this. Okay. Let's say temp dot next equal to new node. 150 will be there. And if I want to update this value, that means temp dot new node dot previous equal to temp. So for this, nothing will happen. It will be perfect because temp means 100. It will not be changed, no. So for this, nothing will be happen. If we want to update this, here the problems comes. That means like how can we do this? New node dot next equal to temp dot next. What is the value in temp dot next? 150 because we already placed 150. So how can you place 150 here? You need to place 200. So here the problem occurs. Here all people may get one doubt. This is a bit confusing. Like how can we remember this? Means like you just keep in mind like first we need to update the new node values like new node next and previous. After that comes here. Here you need to check one thing like this is null or not. If it is null, that means this is the last node. So you no need to do this. And this is the last value you need to update. This is how you can remember and do the work. If you are writing the code, just remember the concept so that you can write the code easily. Okay, this is how these values are inserted. This node is connected by using 150. This is 200 and this is 150 and this is 100. Like this, we are done with this. And now let's say I want to insert at beginning. Already 3 nodes are there. I want to insert at beginning. If you want to insert at beginning, you need to check like we are inserting the first node or not. How can we check that? If head value is null, you need to do only one thing like updating the head value as new node, head equal to new node. That's it. If it is not null, that means head is not null means what you can do is head dot previous. Head means first node. Head dot previous is new node. That is 50 will be placed here. And New node dot next also be updated, like new node dot next equal to head 100 will be placed here. This is how we can do, and you need to do one more thing, like updating the head value. Head value should be new node 50. These three steps should be followed, and if the head value is null, only one step should be followed, that is head equal to new node. That's it. This is a bit easy as compared with other. This is placer here, and what we updated, this value is updated, and this value is updated, and this value is updated. Okay. Now let's come to deletion part, and deletion at ending. I want to delete the last element. I mean last node. How can we delete this? First, navigate to the last node. And if you navigate to the last node, the answer will be only one step. If you don't navigate to last node, or else if you navigate to last previous node, one more step will be increased. So one more step means not the process will be increased. Like you need to think a bit more. So to avoid that, with a simple step, navigate to last one, and we all know that deletion at end is very easy. You just need to update this value as null. How can we update? This is the temp value, that means temp dot previous. Temp dot previous means 150. 150 dot next means 200. We just need to update this as null, that is temp dot previous dot next equal to null. That's it. The value is removed. Now this is how we can do that. And now let's see the deletion at middle. Here also the user will use the delete this number, like this. The position will be given by the user. Here we need to check one condition, that is the user want to delete the node which is the first node. Then how can we do? Let's see. Let's say if they want to remove this node. You just need to write one step, that is you just need to update the header value, like let's say this becomes null if the node is present only one, then this value will always be null. Then how can you do? Head equal to head dot next. That's it. This will be completed. And if it is not the only one node present in the linked list, then you need to navigate to the temp, like this want to be removed, then up to here you need to navigate, and after navigating, what you need to do is temp dot. Here you just need to update the two values, that is this one and this one. Because you are deleting this node, so you need to update this one and this one. This one should be 150 and this one should be 50. So let's say you don't go for this node, let's go for this node. So this will be a bit easy. Okay, now let's see. This is the temp one, and temp dot previous is 50. 50 means we comes to here. 50 dot next. Next means the pointer comes to here, and this value should be updated as temp dot next. That is 150 will be placed here. Now let's say this was not there. Here 150 will be placed, means this node is connected to this one, and reverse back. This node should be connected to this node. How it happens? Temp dot next dot previous, like this we can navigate to here, and after that what we need to place? Temp dot previous. We can place this 50 value here, but here also you need to check one more thing, that is whether this is the last node we are removing or not. If we are removing the last node, this will be null, so then you no need to do this one. So these simple things you need to check. So this is how you can delete the middle value. And now let's say how can we delete the beginning value. These two nodes are present here, and if I want to delete the first one, how can we do? First we need to update the head value, like head equal to head dot next 150. That means this node will becomes the first node. This is the one step you need to take care. And here also one more step will be there, that is we need to check, for example, this is the only one node present in the linked list, Head equal head dot next means this head becomes null. Then what we can do is like you no need to do anything because this is the only node is there, and you no need to update previous value because already the previous value be null. So you no need to do anything. Like if it is not null, what you can do here in this case, this is not null. This becomes the first node. Then if it is the first node, this value also should be null. So you need to make it as null. How can you made? Already this head value is updated as 150 and head dot previous equal to null. So this is how you can do. And here one more thing. If you reverse the step, what happens? Like head dot previous is null. Already head dot previous is null. So you no need to do anything. So here what you can understand is first you need to understand the concept and then you need to follow the steps. You need to think twice when you are writing the code so that it would be easier to write code. And this is the last node in the linked list, and watch part 2 for coding. This is the end of the video, and if you have any queries, please comment below and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.